guys, it's me, Jared G. It's been a little while. Life keeps changing, life keeps rolling, everything keeps coming in and out, and I figured I would make a video on how things have changed in the world and the places we're looking to go. Where do we want to go? Where do you suggest we go? I think we should go somewhere we've never been before. But I have so many favorites. I love certain places. I think it's different for everybody. It's different for men. It's different for women. It's different if you're straight. It's different if you're gay. It's different if you're from a small town, getting from here to here. What should I make a video on? I talked to my daughter. She actually suggested travel, and in fact, gay travel, which is funny because I already had the shirt on. It's interesting doing things as a gay person because you see what's presented as normal or average, and then you see what you deal with and you see the difference. I think when what you deal with daily isn't bothersome, it doesn't make sense why people are complaining because it's never affected you, and it doesn't affect you until it does, and then you get upset and you realize, oh, this is what they were talking about. If I was choosing to be gay, that would be one thing. It's more about I could love a woman, but I'm not physically attracted and drawn to women. So I could fight that and live a life of what society tells me I'm supposed to, but society is really just based on made up rules that everybody put together back in the day, which by the way change constantly and are fluid. So I realized after I had my 9,000th talk with God, because I grew up Christian, I grew up Lutheran, and a pretty prominent person in our church when I was a kid, running the youth group and managing all of our activities through them, working through all the charities. When I realized that I was talking to the same God they were talking to, and I thought, hey, wait a second, every time I cried and tried to be straight, he was there. So if he's all-knowing, he knows. And the only people who don't know are these people here who think they understand what's going on. And the ones who are mad about it are usually the ones that are pissed because they are holding everything in. So just let it go and be a good person. That's the point. I think that's the point of most religions. Anyway, don't want to rant about religion too much. My point is, my sexuality is gay, and a lot of other people's sexuality is gay or different, or they want to go someplace where it's friendly, it's calm, it's welcoming, it's a good place to go, it's a fun thing to do. So I'm wondering if you guys have tips. I was going to share some of the great places I love going and where you can find things to do, whether it's nightlife, activities, but that we haven't had a lot of discriminatory issues when we go. I love going to, and I've been to a lot of states. So we would go all over the states. We would go to, we were in Colorado. I grew up on the East Coast for a while in New Jersey, New York, and Pennsylvania, Philadelphia area, Washington, D.C. I lived in Seattle. I was actually born in Kirkland, Washington. And then, of course, here in Colorado, and we would go up into the mountains and go hiking and camping and fishing. You should spend a lot of time and energy doing things that are chances are more likely to make you happy. So, world travel. I haven't been everywhere, and I can't wait to go more places. But I've been to London, I've been to Paris, and I've been to Amsterdam. I've now been to Tokyo, and I've been into Canada, and I've been down into the Caribbean and to Mexico. I can't wait to see what else is out there. The scary part for me was going to Jamaica, because it's actually illegal to be gay there. So when you're on the beach with a bunch of friends who are also gay, and there are people with machine guns walking around on the beach, and the little kids who want to get a couple of dollars to bring you a chair ask if you're gay, and the person with the machine gun slowly stops and listens, it's scary. It is scary. It's a scary thought, because you think, I could be arrested and detained, beaten, and who knows what else with that machine gun, purely by being myself, by admitting who I am attracted to, who I love. A lot of people have different rules and different vibes. There's a show on Vice called Gaycation. You guys have to check it out. Ellen Page and her friend, they actually go as gay people to investigate the gay culture, or being gay in their culture, to different countries, and it's wonderful. Check it out. Do your research. Understand what you're walking into. When I went to Jamaica, when I went to the Caribbean, I was on a cruise with 500 gay people, and it was a huge party boat. However, when we got off, we had to kind of monitor what we did, or you might have to face the consequences, and it might not go well, so you had to kind of watch yourself. New York. I took my daughter to New York. Our friend Dalton lived in New York. Now, I met one of my closest friends, Seth, in New York. There are people all throughout the world who have become part of New York, and therefore New York has become part of all those people. A lot of it is big and showy and bright. I mean, seeing a play, I saw Kinky Boots. We love you, Harvey Firestein. We love you, Cyndi Lauper. Kinky Boots is a beautiful, beautiful movie and a beautiful, beautiful play, and with a story of acceptance that needs to be shared. And that's kind of what I feel in New York. There are people who are jerks. There are people who are busy. There are people who are fast walkers. But everybody is everybody, and you just kind of walk around being yourself. It's got a business side to it. It's got a fun side to it. It's got a tacky side to it. It's got a calm, beautiful side to it. It had beautiful. It had beautiful. It had beautiful. He's beautiful. It's a lot of walking, and it's a lot of exploring the subway, and sometimes it's a lot of like crazy dark areas where you don't know where you are. And it's good. It's fun. Go, New York. It's great. Gay, straight, doesn't seem to matter. I'm sure there are people in every place that have problems with people. That's them, not you. Tokyo was a little scary to be myself, but it wasn't because I was gay. It was because I was a huge man. I was wearing shorts. I was a white guy with a buzzed head and a big beard and blue eyes. I've been in Amsterdam. That place, so accepting, so friendly, and so busy. So much in these little tiny roads with bikes in every direction. Like, look up on YouTube, look up the bikes of Amsterdam, and there's always some story and some video about it. You can't really tell which direction people are going, and it's like a full rush hour of bikes. It is beautiful there, though, going to the tulip field and seeing the windmills and the big, huge wooden clogs that you can stand in and take a picture. Eating a nice, warm waffle, sort of honey maple. What is this? This means something. Even though I know what's happening, I want more. Beautiful, and being gay was nothing. The nightlife was so fun. It was a blast. London, same thing. Everybody was just everybody. There was so many mixed groups of people, cultures, families in every aspect of London. It was so crazy fun. And there's busy towns, and there's small little villages and little outskirt neighborhoods, and there's huge event centers and small little cottages. Everybody was having fun, and everybody was kind. It's not always the case. People are humans, but it's good to be kind. When it came to Paris scared me because I don't speak French. I learned enough French to be able to say, good day, how are you, thank you, goodbye, where's the bathroom? Those sort of things. Very important things to know. Knowing how to say those things and actually going in and saying those things first gives them the tip that you are at least being respectful. You understand that you have come into their home, and so you're giving them the right. And then you can say, if you say, bonjour, parlez anglais, do you speak English even a little bit, un peu, then they usually say un peu, and then they speak fluent English. It's very impressive. I feel very ignorant for not knowing more languages, so that's a goal of mine, is to learn more languages. But they were beautiful. Honestly, for what Americans see as gay on a man is average in Paris. Everyone looked beautiful and comfortable and well-dressed and tailored and put together, and nobody really cared. There were men of all ages holding hands. European people throughout Amsterdam and Paris. That whole culture of love and acceptance seemed to come from man to man as much as it did from man to woman or woman to woman. Everybody would hold a hand or kiss a cheek or give a kiss on the lips or pull each other in and give kisses, and it was so intimate and beautiful. It was nice to be able to explore the world. I definitely like the nightlife, so I loved the nightlife in Paris, Amsterdam, and London. Tokyo, I didn't quite get the nightlife as much because we had our daughter with us, and although she's of age, a lot of the clubs were men only, so we kind of did the more open to the street clubs. And when I say clubs, I mean it was the size of a room with a small bar with one person working behind it and about the room for 5 inside. They're very intimate. Like, you sit at a bar, talk to somebody, get up, go to the next place, you sit in a bar if you want to see the different areas. And it was quite cool. There's a gay section near Shinjuku, which is amazing. And there's hundreds of bars, but they're all like little rooms stacked on top of each other at different levels. So go out and see the world, be you, and you know what? Take notice of how you feel, and take notice of how they feel to have you in their space. Be respectful, be kind, be a good representative. Go see the world, see New York, see California, go to Hollywood, go to London, go to Amsterdam, go to Paris, but also go to Germany. Oh, I can't wait, I want to see Germany. Just be you. Shine that light as far as you can, because life is short and you don't know how long you have, and you want to go out and just be the love that we need. Be it, shine, be a happy person, and you know what? Seeing the world the way other people see it is going to help allow others to see you, and it's going to make them smile. Smiling is contagious. Look. Yeah. So smile, smile as much as you can. All right, I miss you guys. I'll be back. Have fun. Sending out the love. This is Jared G signing off. Be sure to subscribe, and we'll see you later.